Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your end of week reading. And let's see what we have for you here. Yes, I know I'm wearing my big sunflower sleeves. Look at that, leaves and yellow. We've been going into the yellows all week, so I figured I would continue the theme. You know, it's very quiet for me today as a reader. There's not a whole lot going on. I mean, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a very peaceful way. In a very peaceful, kind of sunny, laid-back way. It's been like this for the last couple of days, and I feel that it is kind of a resting, non-resting period, if you know what I mean. Just a laid-back kind of, not over-ruminating through things. And I'm gonna now link in to Liam and Mona to see what they can give us. But I feel a lot of that. I feel a lot of that coming out. I'm going to use the Light Seers and the Sacred Creators, which are from both the same author. One's an oracle, one is a tarot deck. And we're going to see what comes in. Okay. As per usual, I like to pull 3 cards. I think 3 cards really weaves the message in. One, you know, unless you're, you know, that strong person who's strong. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm not strong in receiving message. I'm strong in making sure that the message is correct. You know, I'm the person who likes, you know, first opinion, second opinion, third opinion. I always have been. And it's just I want to make sure that the message that comes in is absolutely right. It's correct, right? So you have the Hermit. The Ten of Pentacles, very nice. And the Hierophant. Two major arcana and the Ten of Pentacles in the between. That's right away really nice. Let's pull one. The Spark of Hustle. Yeah, I feel that the message that's coming through is that this has been you, right? Accumulating a lot of knowledge, trying to figure out everything that has been coming in, really letting it seep into your intuitive body, at a cellular level, I would say. Really sitting in energy is what it feels like. You're sitting in the energy, in that light, figuring out where's your abundance, because you know you have it. Okay, we've talked about this before. Abundance isn't something that you reach for. Abundance is something you have within yourself. You learn this more and more as you get older. When you're younger, you're always reaching out for something. Oh, I want and I want. And as you get older, you're going, I have and I have. And I need to appreciate what I have, okay? Everything that you have. The people that are surrounding you. The bed that you sleep in. Every little thing, okay? I feel that now, though, now that you know the abundance you have, the opportunities that lie in front of you, that it's time for you to share that, to bring it to a different level, to a higher level. You have been a wisdom seeker, now it's time to be a wisdom giver, okay? And I feel that's what they're saying. It's the spark of the hustle. You have 17, spark of the hustle, the star, the optimism, the illumination, the renewal. I feel this is the course of journey that's being shown to you, that's being brought forward to show you this is where you're meant to go. This is what you're meant to be doing. This is the natural evolution. This is why I feel like there's no urgent message here, Pisces. It's like It's saying you're exactly where you're meant to be. You're traveling down the road you know you're supposed to be on. And you know that you're heading into somewhere different. Well, not different, but somewhere that's going to lead somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it's not for nothing. It's not just gliding aimlessly. You have a destination. You feel it. You feel your compass pulling you along. It's almost like being in the boat and the current is kind of taking you there. And you know where it's going and you're okay with it. Okay? You're in no rush. But you're also very aware that it is going somewhere. And it's almost like you're building up the spark of the hustle. It's like you're building up this optimism. It's building in you. It's almost like you're getting brought into currents that are going to go faster and faster as you go along. I like that. It feels good. So let's pull some more. I'm not going to put these back in. I'm just going to pull some more for you. The Knight of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Three of Wands. Look at this wand energy coming in. Look at all this fire energy coming in, Pisces. Yeah, Creator of Earth. I feel a groundedness to this next message. I feel it's enough of the ups and downs of emotional upheavals. And I felt that right here. The Seven of Wands usually is about, defending yourself and, there's a threat, persevering, challenges. This is in reverse, so that feels, it's like that's going away. This and this are like taking, it's like being blown away in the wind. And it's a real relief because now you can concentrate on taking the next steps of where you want to go. Really, the spark, okay? Because it's the Three of Wands. You're taking that step into the spark. It's more about you, right? You're disconnecting from the stuff that other people are putting you through, which is, when it's putting you through some really annoying stuff, it's a good way to separate yourself. Creator of Earth is bringing in that you are grounded. You're grounding yourself to this energy, which is perfect because a grounded energy is a very peaceful one. Okay? You feel very stable. And that brings in peace. That brings in calm. That brings in happiness. And that's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. And if I'm not wrong, you are going into Capricorn. Okay, we're going into a new moon in Capricorn. Is it new moon in? Let me see. All right. I keep saying and then I forget what's coming in. June. The new moon's in Gemini and the full moon's in Capricorn. So yeah, in the middle of the month, I feel like that Capricorn energy is going to help you out, right? It's going to, the fan, yes, that's right. The fanning of the flames of Gemini. Okay, Gemini's air, fanning the flames. And then poof, Capricorn really sitting you in the comfort of where you want to be. In the movement that you want. Okay, so I like that. I like that. All right, let's keep going. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Those sevens are coming in reverse, which is fabulous. Like, honestly, it's great. It's great. Oop. And I saw, before it went away, the Magician. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. It's less about figuring out what you want to do. It's more about using the powers to bring to life what you do want. That is exactly it, okay? And you're working on that. This is a great partnership. You, the Muse. And we already had this one at the beginning of the week. If you looked at 3, that's creativity. So you have creativity coming in, my beautiful ones. 3 and 3, you know, 3 and 6. You got it. You understand, right? Yeah. You're no longer in this. These 7s, these ponderings, these trying to figure out, the 7s, I feel, are finally leaving, which is good. It was good for last year, but as we're going into the second half of this year, we really got to go into our strength mode, into our creativity mode, okay? Grab your brave heart and just kind of do it, right? Grab your self-confidence. It's the year of self-confidence. Do it, okay? There's a book by Jamie Kerma. I keep forgetting her name, but and it's called Worthy. And if you think about it, whether she knows it or not, there's a reason why she put that book out. It's because it has to do with self-confidence, and it has to do about going past self-confidence to worthiness, so that you have the courage to do anything. Okay, and regardless if she knew it or not, she launched it this year, which is so synchronistic with the year's energy, right? So it's all about self-confidence. It's about finding that you're worthy, feeling worthy, and then moving into that worthiness to make things happen. So it's all right here, okay? The indecision is gone. Right now you're working on making things happen. And it's important to make things happen. You have to weave your magic. You have to get started. You've got to do it. Excuses are no longer a thing. I actually posted something, and I'm going to look, and I was inspired to post this yesterday. And it has to do with my walking. All my life, you know, you do exercise or something, but you always find a reason not to do things, right? You give yourself some fabulous excuses on why you're not going to do this. And I wrote, commitment is having all the valid excuses you need, but then doing it anyway because you promised yourself you would. It's holding yourself accountable. It's doing it even when you know nobody would judge you or nobody would care. But it's feeling deep inside that you know that it has to do with you, right? You could go, I did enough today. I did enough. I don't have to do anymore. I had a hard day. But then you go ahead and do it anyway because you promised yourself. You promised yourself health. You promised yourself that you would take good care of yourself. And that's something that I talked about yesterday about caring. You took good care of yourself, right? So make that commitment. Okay? Focus on making things happen for you. Not only are you doing it for yourself, you become a great example to others. Okay? You become the muse. You become the unfolding flower that creates stuff. All right. So I will do one more. I'm going to have to get this deck back in the right way. You got the Four of Swords here. The Four. The King of Cups, I love this. This is all about peace and quiet and rest. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Yesterday I was talking about the ebb and flow. This is flow. Okay, this is just rest when you need to. Stay calm. Everything will always end up exactly where you want it. Or exactly where it's meant to be. Maybe not where you want it, but where it's meant to be. Okay? Things will complete. Endings will come. Beginnings will come. It's all part of life. Okay? The clock ticks on this planet and it just keeps happening. Lead your metamorphosis and you have fearless expression. Here is 8. And you have 10. Okay. I love these. I feel that they're saying a lot. They're saying just, you know, if you, these and that feels like counterintuitive. You know, you at the beginning of the week we were all action. But after action comes rest. And even the butterfly knows that. Okay? That little pupa. It's for the butterfly. Anyway, the caterpillar. Okay. Got the word. Getting to the point. It crawls up and up the tree, does all this work, goes up to the branches, and it weaves, and it does that thing where it, you know, wraps itself in the cocoon. That's a lot of work for one little caterpillar to do all of this. I mean, a lot of freaking work, okay? But then when it's done the work, what does it do? It lies in wait. It has a period of rest, okay? Kind of stays in that cocoon. And it does its thing, okay? Goes completely liquid. Completely liquid. It's almost like it takes everything that it has and retransforms into something amazingly beautiful. Okay? Beautiful butterfly. Beautiful butterfly. Okay? It transformed from the caterpillar to the butterfly. And although the work's been done, there is a moment of rest. There's a moment of calm to reflect on what's been going on. It's a completion. And in that completion, there's a rest. Things have been healed. Things have been dealt with. Everything's happened. There may be even an excitement of what's to come next, right? Because while you are transforming, you know you're never going to be the same again. You're not coming back as a caterpillar. You're coming back as something quite different. So, lead your metamorphosis can also be, it's action, but it's also the waiting part, the transformation part, the in-between part, until you shoot out of that thing and become a beautiful butterfly. Now, I'm saying it all wrong. I'm not saying it with any eloquence. As I mentioned at the beginning of the week, I don't really have the gift of the gab. I'm not the best person. I probably take a few lessons in that, and that's okay. But this also says fearless expression. Don't be afraid to give your message out there. Don't be afraid to express yourself once you come out of that cocoon. Okay? You are definitely cocooning right now. But when you come out full throttle. You be the best self. And even if it's not 100%, keep working at it. Keep doing it. Keep taking a step further in the right direction. Always, always moving one step forward. One more step forward. Don't give up on yourself. And don't apologize for who you are, okay? Don't apologize for the effort. Don't apologize for the things that still need fixing. You're a work in progress. Work your progress. Don't spend any time explaining yourself to certain people. Because sometimes we want to tell people, oh, I'm not as healthy as I want yet, but you don't have to do any of that. For my walking, you don't have to do that. Just keep walking, okay? If you've started cleaning your house, but it's not all done, people come over and you go, well, I did that, but I didn't finish. Don't do that. Don't do any of that. You don't owe anybody an explanation. Commit to yourself, okay? The only person that you can't make excuses to is you. Don't make excuses to yourself. Commit and hold true to that commitment. Lead that metamorphosis. Take that rest. Come out flying and beautiful. That's it. That's all that needs to happen here. All right, my beautiful ones. This has been your roundup, your end of the week, whatever you want to call it. It's been very, very calm. It feels very, very good. I even feel like I could take a nap, but I have things to do. So I will see you on Sunday. For members, you have a Saturday video. And if you want to check that out, it's like $3 a month. So, and you get access to all the videos that came before. It's in the member section, and there's a lot. I mean, it's been over a year, so every Friday, or every Saturday now, there's always been a video. So, yeah, up to you. You can do it on Patreon, you can do it here, doesn't much matter. I appreciate the help, and if not, well, you get your beautiful reading on Sunday, and we start all over again. I thank you to everybody who's here, everybody who watches long and comments often. Thank you so much. Love, light, and blessings. See you later. Bye for now.